Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Phyrexia and All Will Be Open. It is February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day to all those lovebirds out there. Well, today I felt like opening some packs for you guys. I was looking for the bundle, the set booster bundle, the Phyrexia and All Will Be One pack. I wanted to open that, but the stores are just the product's just going off the shelves like flies. Anyways, so I decided I stopped at one of the local stores here, um, and I decided to grab two draft packs. That's about as best as I could find. So tonight I'll be opening those for you. Let's see what we get. I mean, maybe I'll find a Valentine in these packs. Who knows? I mean, Ella Schnorr would be a great Valentine's Day. Great Valentine. For me, at least. Anyways, off that subject, let's go ahead and start opening them. These draft packs are cool. They come with 3 draft boosters. You can grab one of these, and you can have all your friends grab them and have a mini draft if you like. I've opened these before. Sometimes I get good cards. Sometimes they can be kind of boring, but for the most part, let's see what we get in our first 3 packs. Let's open one at a time. See which pick one would be our first pick on if we were actually drafted. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up. These ones aren't as fun to open it up as the set boosters. They usually just come with one rare. If you get lucky, you get a foil. So what do we got here today? I'm gonna do this like I'd be doing a draft. Just kind of look at all the cards, see if anything sticks out to me. We got Blade Graft, Testament Bearer, Meld Web Strider, Indoctrination Attendant, Zealot's Conviction, The Fair Mascula, Drudge Skull Bomb, Ruthless Predation. Decent removal for green. The Magmatic Sprinter. He's got haste. He cares about oil counters. Slaughter Stinger. You know, I was wondering if green-white would be a really good toxic deck. I was thinking that it might go together well, especially with this card here. Necrogen Communion, and we get the Filigree Silex. Oh, maybe I'll have to be working with oil counters if I was doing this draft. And Prosthetic Injector. There's another toxic card. Put poison counters on the opponent. This is a pretty good equipment if you're playing for poison counters. So, a forest and a poison counter, a double-sided token. See, I don't see those very much in regular draft packs, so I think that's kind of cool. Put those there. Let's keep these all together. So if I was going to pick that pack, if it was me, I actually don't care much for this Silex, so I would probably end up choosing this Injector. There's some good toxic cards in here. This one's not bad. I might start leaning towards the equipment and toxic if I was going to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the Prosthetic Injector for my first pack. Pick one. Alright, let's go ahead and try the second pack. The Onan Lightbringer. Maze's Mantle. kind of a cool trick. Enters the battlefield if enchanted creature has toxic, that creature can take until end turn. So that would probably go good with my green-white toxic deck if I was playing that. Whisper Doom, Eager Synthesizer, Orthodoxy, Furnace Skull Bomb, Contagious Vorhawk. Enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a land from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. If you didn't, put a card into your hand and proliferate. Okay. That's okay. And Hexgold Slash, Natural Restoration, Therming Board, and a Bilios Skull Dweller. I mean, I might be able to splash in some black. I mean, this guy is not bad. Death Touch Toxic. He's 1/1 for 1 mana. I think he's pretty good card. And a Mind Splice Apparatus. What's this do? Flash. At the beginning of your upkeep, put an oil counter on Mind Splice Apparatus. Instant and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each oil counter on Mind Splice Apparatus. That's pretty neat if you're going for oil counters. Even if you weren't, that's a good mana reducer for each upkeep. It just kind of lowers your instance of sorceries. That's pretty neat. Alright, so we got X3 and Might. Man, if I was picking this one, which... Yeah, I'm not sure on this one. I don't think this would help out my deck. I'm almost leaning towards this Skull Dweller because... Sorry, I'm not showing you the cards very good. The Skull Dweller. Let me see if I can put this up a little bit like that. Gummy Bird, no. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I should just stick with the... maybe I need to go for this one here. It'd be a good... Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that one. We'll go with that for our second. I mean, good cards, but I think those would probably... If I'm going for green-white, I might as well try that. Good protection there. Gives them hexproof. Alright. Duress. Printed that card, huh? Again. Alright. Well, it's okay. Chrome Prowler. Adaptives. You have an option of giving target creature 2/2 and Vigilance. Vigilance is pretty powerful. Or Proliferate. So that might be a decent pull. I don't know. We'll put that on top for now. Here's another one of these skull... Oh, this is different. Pestilent Siphoner. This one's... Man, might be... Maybe black would be a good one to think about splashing in. There's another toxic. Punisher, Voidwind Highring, and we get a Monumental Facade. Man, I keep getting these oil counters, so I don't know. Oh, in a foil Monumental Facade. That's kind of strange. Huh, and Phyrexia land. So if I'm still sticking to my original plan, I might splash in some black here. Hopefully that other toxic guy comes back around. Because I think my best option is probably this guy in this pack. Might be 3 colors. Alright. So those are my 3 first pick packs. And kind of have an idea which way I'm going. So, alright. So that's one round of the first picks. So we'll forget about that pile. Move on to the next one. We'll start back over on this one. Let's see what we get. Not the greatest rare pulls out of those. I mean, that mana reducer guy, I'd say could be a good card in certain decks. I mean, that instance of sorcery is... I mean, if you had some X spells, that thing building up, I'd say it'd be pretty good. Why can't I open this pack? Alright, Valentine's Day. What do we got here? We have, for our first pack, sorry about that last showing. I wasn't showing you them very good. So we got Glistener Seer. There we go. Kind of got faded out. Doctrinal Tenant Cooper Longlegs. Copper Longlegs. Seems like a decent common. Thrill of Possibility. Singing Hive Master. Here's another toxic. I probably am. I don't know. Maybe I should lean to different colors this time. There's Land and a Merkin Smith. Axiom Engraver. Toxic 6. Holy cow. That's scary. And a Cephalid. Oh. Sentry. Power is equal to the number of artifacts you control. That's okay. And a Bladed Ambassador. And a... Ooh, he is nice. Sulfim Mayhem Dominus. If a source you control would deal non-combat damage to your opponent or a permanent opponent controls it, deal double that damage to that player or permanent. I think I know what my first pick in this pack is. Definitely this. Try to work around red and try to get some good cards around red. He is a strong guy. You can also pay 2 Phyrexian in one colorless, generic mana. Discard 2 cards, put an indestructible counter on Sulfim. You know, this set came out with each color of this cyclo, this color, where each of the creatures in the cycle can become indestructible with different ways they can with different colors. Sorry if I couldn't explain myself there very good. So we'll pick him, Sulfim, my first pick. And I'll put these aside. And second mythic, finally a decent pull. Alright. I mean red for Valentine's Day, huh? Maybe that's what it means. So this is going to be a red deck. See if we want to add any more colors to it. We're all about burning right now. And we got a Duelist of Deep Faith. 2 mana toxic. 2 mana for a 2/2 toxic 1. That's not bad for white. Alright, reach trample. Alright, so maybe we want to lean towards equipments in red. That's pretty good. Equipment spells cost 1 list to cast. Activated abilities of equipment you control that target Blade Grab Aspirant cost 1 list to cast. So he's a nice little equipment menace guy. 3 mana. He might be a good pick. Let's see. Testament Bearer. Glistener Seer. Bone Picker Scourge. Furnace Skull Bomb. Contagious Warrock. That's the one we read earlier. Autonomous Furnace. So if it came around, I would definitely want to get this one for red. For draft. Oh, what do we got here? Just a bunch of cards. Throwing Bird. I see a foil in there. Billis Skull Dweller. Okay. Swooping Lookout and a Mirex. Whatever that is. Add 1 mana of any color. Activate only if Mirex enters the battlefield this turn. 3, tap it, create a Might. Okay. Might Maker. And we get a foil Copperline Gorge. That looks pretty nice. It's a good pull. I'd probably add that to my deck. I could splash green in. I think that would be my first pick in this pack. I believe that would be it. This one's not bad if you're going for the toxic route again. Different land. So let's just go ahead and pick the Copperline Gorge for a second pick. There we go. And what do we got here? Last pack. I'd say the Sulfim and Copperline Gorge are definitely my best picks. Or my best pulls so far. So we got Annihilating Glare. It's good removal for black. And Bring the Ending. Here's a counter target spell unless its controller pays 2. Corrupted. That's a nice. It's when a player has 3 or more poison counters is when you get corrupted, and it usually gives a good benefit to you. And we got a gold Warden's Helm. So here's a from Rodin, comes in with a red 2/2 rebel creature token. Equipped creature gets plus 0/1. So, we could lean towards equipments, have these rebels come in for more Rodin ability. Kudolth the Crackle. Here's a trample. So if I wanted to, I might be able to add oil counters in this red. There's a lot of oil counters that are, or a lot of cards with oil counters in red, I've noticed. Dross Pits, Offer Immortality, Tyrannus Atrocity. Haste Toxic 3 for 5 drop. Okay. Maze Skull Bomb. Watchful Blister Zoa. Might be a decent draw card. The Infested Flesh Cutter. There's an equipment uncommon. There's another equipment. I don't know if I'm going to go for the equipments. I haven't found a decent one that would go with Sulfim. And then we have an Incubation Sack. Enters battlefield with 3 oil counters. Remove an oil counter from Incubation Sack. Create 3/3 goblin. See, I might be leaning towards the green. And green and red, I think. And then we have a Melira the Living Cure. What we got here? Green, white. If you get one or more poison counters, instead you get 1 poison counter. You can't get additional poison counters this turn. Okay. So kind of like a defense for poison counters in the beginning. And she has a second ability that helps out return cards from your graveyard. So that's not bad. And an island and a rebel token. So I think in that pack, we're doing that. I think I'm going to go for maybe a removal as Proliferate. So that would work with my oil counters. And destroy artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. Okay, so maybe that one. I like this guy. Trample. I mean, if I started adding a bunch of oil counters on it, that guy could get pretty powerful quick. I'm not really into toxic this game. Just a good draw, extra draw ability if I need that. It might be a good idea. Equipment, incubation sack. Cost 4 though to activate. I don't know. It's a lot. And Melira. I think the best one for me to pull if I was doing this red, probably Kudoltha. I don't even want to go with that one. And try to work towards getting more cards with oil counters. Anyways, there you have it, folks. There's 2 draft packs. Those are my picks. Not the greatest pulls. I mean, these 2 were pretty fun to pull for me. I'm sorry, these 2. Let's look at that foil again. Definitely good effects here. And Sulfim Mayhem Devil. Or Dominus, sorry. He acts like a devil. And there you have it. Thanks for watching my video tonight. Again, happy Valentine's Day. We'll see you next time.